My name is Rob Emerson. I'm 28 years old and competing in mixed martial arts for about 10 years now. I first started training with Marco Huas and Chris Brennan back and forth, and had a falling out with Chris Brennan, and Marco trained me to fight him, and actually I ended up fighting back when I was like 19 years old. And my first fight, actually, I went to go watch BA-ACK, this guy that I went to high school with, and just as a guy watching the fight, actually, I had like a beer in one hand, like donuts in my other hand from like the liquor store, and some guy came up and actually asked me if I wanted to fight because there was a guy that looked my size that dropped out. So I actually ended up fighting the first fight I went to ever go see, and I ended up getting the only knockout of the day. So they're like, "Damn, you're pretty good. Why don't you come back and do this?" And at the time I was going to go to the military, but I just stayed, and I had like 3 fights that month and got all knockouts. So it was truly was like love at first sight. I fell in love with the sport right then and there, and been in love with it ever since. Got a fight on February 6th, UFC 109, and fighting Philippe Nover. I think it's a great fight for me at a great time. I think I'm finally catching my mind's starting to finally catch up with my body now, and I'm going to finally put performances on that I'm proud of. My career up to now has been kind of lackluster, and I've been performing 50-75% of my capabilities. I think 2010 is going to be a huge year for me, and this is a great fight to start off the year. I'm good friends with Tom Atencio. Actually, like I said, I started training with him and Babalu, those guys back in the day with Marco Huas, and we kind of all friends and just grew up together, and the cards just fell in our favor. We all kind of just grew up in the industry, and it's just awesome. It's the greatest sport in the world, I believe, and it's awesome that guys are able to make careers and money out of it, and just doing something we love. So what better way to live your life?